A very good day to all of you students. Today I shall teach you class 9th history lesson 3rd. Name of the chapter is Nazism and the rise of Hitler. Next is the role of youth organization in the Nazi Germany. It was the responsibility of the youth organizations for educating German youth in the spirit of National Socialism, and 10 years boys they had to enter Jungbo. At 14, all the boys had to join the Nazi youth organization. They had to learn to worship war, glorify aggression and violence, condemn democracy, and hate Jews, communists, gypsies, and all those undesirables. Student, after rigorous ideological and physical training, they had to join the labor service at the age of 18. They had to serve in the armed forces and enter one of the Nazi organization. Student, the Youth League of the Nazis was founded in 1922. After 4 years, it was renamed Hitler Youth. Thereafter, all other youth organizations were systematically dissolved and finally banned in order to unify the youth movement under Nazi control. Next is the policy in Nazi Germany towards women who produce desirable children. The women who produced desirable children were given favored treatment in the hospitals. They were entitled to concession in shops and on the theatre tickets and railway fares. To encourage women to produce many children, honor crosses were awarded. A bronze cross was given for 4 children, silver for 6, and gold for 8 or more. At the same time, all Aryans, women who did not follow the prescribed code of conduct, were publicly condemned and severely punished. Those who maintained contact with the Jews, with the Poles and the Russians, were paraded through the towns with shaved heads, blackened faces, and placards hanging around their necks, announcing, "I have sullied the honor of the nation." Many received jail sentences and lost civic honor as well as their husbands and families for this criminal offense. Next is the Nazi policy towards schools. All schools were cleansed and purified. Children were first segregated, subsequently undesirable children, Jews, the physically handicapped, gypsies were thrown out of the schools, and finally in the 1940s they were taken to the gas chambers. Good German children were subjected to a process of Nazi schooling, which included the agenda, a prolonged period of ideological training. School textbooks were rewritten, introduction of racial science, stereotype about Jews were popularized even through math classes. Children were taught to be loyal and submissive, hate Jews, worship Hitler. Sports was to nurture a spirit of violence and aggression among children. Hitler believed that boxing could make children iron-hearted, strong and masculine. Next is the art of propaganda of Nazism. The Nazism used language and media with care and often to great effect. The terms they coined to describe their various practices are not only deceptive, they are chilling. Nazi never used the words kill or murder in their official communication. Mass killings were termed special treatment, final solution for the Jews, euthanasia for the disabled, selection and disinfection. Evacuation meant deporting people to gas chamber, which were labeled disinfection areas. Media was carefully used to win support for ism and popularized its worldviews. Nazi ideas were spread through visual images, films, radio, poster, catchy slogans and leaflets. Students in poster group identified as the enemies of German were stereotyped, mocked, abused and described as evil. Socialists and the liberals were represented as weak and degenerate. They were attacked as malicious foreign agents. Student propaganda films like The Eternal Jews were made to create hatred for Jews. Orthodox Jews were stereotyped and marked and shown with flowing beard, with wearing kaftans. Student, next is the common people react to the Nazism. Many believed in Nazism. They saw the world through Nazi eyes and spoke their mind in the Nazi language. They felt hatred when they saw someone like you. They genuinely believed Nazism would bring prosperity and improve general well-being. Many organized active resistance of Nazism, braving police repression and death. Student, next is the end of Hitler and his propaganda minister Goebbels. Student, in May 1945, Germany surrendered to the Allies, anticipating what was coming. Student Hitler and his propaganda minister Goebbels and his entire family committed suicide in Berlin bunker. Student, at the end of the war, an international military tribunal at Nuremberg was set up to prosecute Nazi war criminals for crime against peace, for crimes and crimes against humanity. Student, I have taught you complete chapter. I think you might have understood. So you like it. You share it to other students to get education. You subscribe it for my next educational video. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you all.